Hey guys, welcome. Happy Women's Day, March 8th, right? We're meeting up. We're gonna honor the women. And we're gonna honor the feminine and the masculine as we are one, right? A child's gonna be present. We're gonna call on the divine. Here you go. I'm sending it to ya. Sending it to ya. Okay, so let's just go. We have 2 channeled messages. Actually, we have 3. All right. Oh, we have 4. Okay, just like that. There we go. So we're working with the Empress and we're birthing light. We're birthing what's connected to this expansion. It's connected to our universal blueprint as well as the universal blueprint. We're expanding with the feminine. We've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. We're being gifted something, guys. And we're gonna find out what right now. We're going to shuffle the decks, get all the cards back in their respective decks, and see what this means. But the masculine has a gift for the feminine because the feminine's been honored now through the earth. And many of us have amped up our self-care patterns because, as we know, we need to experience divine love of self in order to get that Merkaba of ours going up at full speed. And we want it going at full speed, guys. This is important. Okay, all these cards back here. Many of us have really been amping up to solar plexus healing. Where do we get our personal power from? That is connected to birthing with the light of the light. Okay. We're going here first, guys. We're gonna see what is being gifted to us. We're letting something go in order to gain access to something. This goes back to when we enter the flow, remember, we're not taking and then giving, we're giving and then taking. We're giving to receive. Leadership, answer the call. Well, it looks like the divine has. Leadership, answer the call. Card number 8 is linked to the planet Saturn, which concerns duty, responsibility, security, and discipline. all qualities needed for good leadership. So we're working with Saturn. To be a leader means to be open to the opportunities that always will come knocking. It means being prepared to welcome change and growth in each new adventure as a part of life's long journey. Leadership often entails entering uncharted territory and creating a new path for others who will follow in your wake. To be asked to be a leader by Metatron requires faith that you will always walk these steps, but that you will do so with his light burning brightly beside you. The darkness diminishes, and all that can be seen is the blazing trail ahead into what your higher self has already agreed to long before you incarnated. It is said that the leaders are not made, but born. And that's what we're birthing, guys. And this is true. And yet, for those of you who struggle with leadership, realize that with Metatron, you are offered a chance of rebirth, a chance to become a figurehead and inspiration to others. It's not so much about what you do, it has to do with who you are. And that is key, that's everything. Your light goes out in front of you and others become aware of it, even if they do not understand it or realize the impact it can have on anyone who sees it. Straight up. The universe is chiming on in. I love it, guys. The universe is talking tonight to us. They answered the call. Woo! Okay. So, guys, anyone who touches or feels our light is being transformed by it, and it has to do with this rebirth being offered by Metatron, and that's because we got our license, and we're doing all this healing work in order to get our Merkaba spinning at the speed of light, and we're healing, we're activating. This is double helix activations. So we're going to make a difference each day by just being us. The keys on this card highlight that there are many doorways still to present themselves to you in life. You will know which to open, which to walk away from, and which doorways are for others to walk through. We're understanding our way. That's why that card was present in channel messages. The Tree of Life. Leadership is not a lonely place with Metatron at your side. His beacon flame is given to those he knows he can trust to do his work and spread his energy of transformation on this planet. We've officially graduated. Wow. Those whom are asked to help will have been sent to you and are a correct vibrational fit for what you have to impart on them. Truly, leaders are teachers who pass on knowledge, but are mainly here to remind each person that they meet of what really lies dormant within them. So that's being able to be a true mirror for somebody in whichever way. But it's divine. It's divinely guided. In Metatron's army of light, many leaders are needed. Those from different backgrounds, life experiences, creeds, ages, and races. You are one who has been called. All that is asked of you is to say yes, and the beacon will be lit in your honor and given to you. You take no baggage with you, no preconceived ideas, expectations, or hopes, just yourself and your light. That is all you need for whatever you are asked to do, be, or say in this role. You signed up for this and you're ready. So guys, we're ready. We're ready. Where are we going? Well, we're about to transform right there because there's death. There is our transformation. We're transforming our sorrows as we expand through the earth with the king. And the king is working with the Page of Cups, with love. But this has the energy of youth present within it, because we're healing with the earth. The star is here, and the star is going to help us with our transformation, because it's connected to where we're going. New earth, the 10 of Pentacles, our divine inheritance, half of it. All right. Let's just confirm it. We're healing from the dark. Something's being activated here. This is where we answer the call. These cards are connected. What does this mean? We're going to shift through the earth by adding the positive charge. There's going to be a challenge here. There's going to be a challenge when we answer this call, because it has to do with transformation and turning. We're going to turn the right way. And then we're going to restore motion. We're going to heal from tension. The Chariot's here. The Chariot with Archangel METATRON. Something's being activated here, guys. What is it? Of course, balance is needed, because we just received this message. It's connected to our last message. Fly free. As we know, we've been doing all this purification work and healing with the element of air. Duality. Balance needed. You are asked to look at all the need for balance in your life now. This may be in terms of your approach to life, working too hard or not working at all, looking after self or neglecting your basic needs, good diet, exercise, positive thinking. It can take a myriad of forms. With Metatron, we often can be drawn to our imbalanced masculine and feminine states and the need for equilibrium there. Maybe you need to nourish and nurture your feminine side, receiving love and being held, or maybe you need to motivate and take control and action with your masculine side. Only you know. But this means we're not in extremism energy anymore. We're pulling in the center. We're doing center work of the pattern that we're creating with our energy. And this is important because death here, Scorpio, is connected to Pluto, the planet of extremes. But we know we're working with Archangel Metatron, and there is now a chance of rebirth here. We're going to rebirth through a transformation, and it has to do with our patterning. So we need to move into the center, guys. We need to be the center, and we're going to use the heavens, the energy of the zodiac, and our knowledge of the zodiac in order to do this. And that's how we're all being put into play. And this also has to do with our birth chart. Us. Who we are within. Our divine makeup. Okay? We all live in a constant state of flux, seeking equilibrium and peace. The symbol on this card is a powerful one that serves to remind us of this dance between the states, the two states of being, both within us and externally, that seek attention from you now. So look, we're about to balance from within to without. And that's because we've been working on restoring vector equilibrium. Okay, and this has to do with the reading that I've been working on very, very hard. This solar plexus healing special, okay, guys? So stay tuned. It is, well, the new moon is in Pisces, and we're going to be meeting up to receive our messages with La Luna. So often we seek to label something as right or wrong, good or bad, and yet in life, negative and positive energy serve each other. Look at that. We need to start seeing this as we serve each other. We need to flip the script. And that's some high vibe thinking right there. I'm really, really loving this new oracle, guys. I'm really loving this. And we celebrated using this for the first time with this reading. as we celebrated on graduation day, from level 1 of working on healing with the element in Ver. Level 1. We've got other levels to go, but we're graduating from level 1. We're going to some other spaces and places now. So we need to understand that any experience we're having, we're living through, even if difficult, painful, or upsetting, this has the hidden gift of bringing something positive to you now. Nothing happens that isn't meant to happen. The soul knows what it needs to learn to grow, and also what it has signed up for in this lifetime. So too does every other soul in your life. And even if you can't understand the choices they made or are making. Dark and light, night and day, we need the dark to show us where the light still needs to be shone. We sometimes need hard, challenging times to wake up humanity and ourselves to a wider truth of reconciliation and love, to bring light to where it has been long forgotten. Right? Our mission work. Now, rather than labeling what you struggle with now as unfair and unjust and seeing only its bleakness, look again to see the light within it. That is a key piece of information for all of us there with creating higher vibe patterning. From those who dry your tears as they come to care for you, to the unexpected smile of a stranger that pierces through the darkest day, light is always there through the hard times too. The promise you are given is what it seems most difficult now will pass. Your life is made up of light and shade. Light and shade. Into each, both sun and rain must fall. But the rainbow is always there bringing our experiences. This card seeks for you to feel the balance of life and the flow, and allows you to experience duality, one of the only places in this great universe where this is possible. We're going to add the positive charge there. And that's what's going to allow us to remember this is all about healing from tension to restore motion. So this is what we're going to do. And we're going to shift it through the earth. We're shifting it through the earth with the heavens, this high vibe patterning, but we're the balance in between. But we're doing it with love. We're doing it with love. And love is going to move up. And there's the Empress. See, she had to make her presence known. We're doing this with love. The Mother is here to help us. Okay. We're going to take this symbol on the card. We're going to place it in our hands and ask Archangel Metatron to help us see both sides of any disagreement, to feel the light within the darkest hour, and to see the masculine and feminine parts of us, and to bring all aspects of ourselves back into equilibrium. And this is what we're going to do, because we're going to be the beacon that shines forth, and we're shining forth with love. Because we're birthing. We're birthing, and it's connected to the masculine and feminine and the Kundalini. This is lit. This is connected to the Two of Cups, guys. This is connected to all this work that we've been doing. Okay, guys, I had to bring you over here. You had to see it like this, okay? Like, look at this. So, we've graduated. We're moving on now. We are answering the call. We're working with Archangel Metatron. Balance is needed. This is mission work. And we've been practicing on healing through and with the energy of the opposites. And now we're going to go into the center of the pattern and work on the center. That's thanks to this, understanding this, creating this shape, understanding how to get our Merkaba up and running. Okay? She's here. She's helping us with this. And so is this guy right here, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to shine on like a beacon of light. Okay? That's connected to getting ourselves working here. Getting ourselves working properly with our Merkaba. Body, mind, soul, masculine, feminine, child, the heavens, the earth through us. We've restored and repaired and healed. We've done enough healing work. We've made this shape. We know how to pull together the masculine and the feminine. And we're experiencing divine love of self, okay? We're experiencing that. So what's happening is our relationships are becoming in harmony. And remember, this is all going forth now to everything we've been discussing. We're birthing the new. This has to do with evolution. We are evolving the species. This is what we came here to do. And right now, what we're working on is we're working on untapped energy with our Kundalini. And this is connected to the Carusis. And all this work we've been doing with the Two of Cups. And this is connected, okay? And this is why we're going to understand this. And this is where we're going to start. We're going to start talking about this stuff with the new moon in Pisces, okay, guys? Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today. This has been a spectacular time. I can hardly wait to get on this part of the transformation. Talk to you guys soon when we expand.